Myanmar, for many years almost inaccessible to visitors. Golden temples, soaring pinnacles, Buddhas, stupas, devout worshippers, monks, historic sites, bustling markets, a feast for the senses wherever you travel. However, this is a film about one particular and fascinating place. Inle Lake in the southeast covers an area of 45 square miles and is home to a way of life unlike anything you have ever seen. Embarking from Myang Shui, we travel by narrow canoe powered by a typical long-tail outboard. We are heading for the pristine Lotus Hotel, where we will stay for the next couple of days while we explore this amazing place. Pretty soon, we start to see why this lake is so unique. All of the houses and the growing areas are floating. More of this later. Time now just to enjoy the scenery. This is the entrance to our hotel, over the floating log speed hump and into our room. We've got water buffalo as neighbours. It's lush, warm and tropical. The grounds and gardens are beautiful, but the hotel can wait. We've got a boat to catch. Out again past the rooms, down the long entrance drive, we once more find ourselves in the maze of unmarked waterways. Travelling slowly in the narrow cuts and considerably faster in the wider channels, we motor on until we reach our first stop, where we switch to cycle rickshaws to visit one of the many tomato packing factories. Tomatoes are a major crop in this area. Off on our rickshaws again to end the evening at Red Mountain Estate Winery with a glass of wine and to watch the sunset. The next morning we are up for an early breakfast, then back down to the jetty to meet our boatman. Today we are going out into the main part of the lake. Actually, it's pretty busy. Traditional fishing here is carried out while paddling with one leg wrapped around an oar, leaving both hands free for handling the nets. It takes years of practice to balance like this. Leaving the fishermen, we discover an activity which, it turns out, is a key part to life on the lake. This work is essential to the local agriculture. Once collected, the weed is layered onto floating mats, which are anchored to the lakebed by bamboo poles. This then forms the medium on which all of the growing takes place. Mile after mile of floating fields, with farmers' huts dotted among them. The villages are made up of complex houses, which are all built on stilts, with more crops grown between the houses. Even the temples are on stilts. Boats of all shapes and sizes, powered by a mixture of engine and manpower, carry people and goods to and fro. We are heading for the lakeshore and the rotating 5-day market. These ladies with their colourful headgear are from the local Pa-Oi hill tribe. Anyone for a haircut? Just about everything you need is here, from fish to hand-forged machetes. After spending time wandering around the market and eating some coconut pancakes, we head off again to our next stop. This is a local weaving workshop. Most of the equipment is handmade and seems to utilise a considerable amount of bicycle parts. The cloths and fabrics are also dyed here and, of course, sold in the local markets. Our next visit, and one which I have been looking forward to, is to a local boat builder's yard. Here they're making traditional canoes from solid teak. No plans, no drawings, just history and craftsmanship, and really basic tools. A full-size commercial boat costs about £800. A plastic mirror dinghy in the UK costs about £7,000. Wonder how much one of these would cost to ship home. Our next visit is to a silver jewellery workshop. Again, everything is done with basic tools and completely by hand. I would have probably hit my finger several times by now.
ดมายานสาวน้องคำเหยาน้องหาตั้งเปียงอ่อนสวาวในเตมันคืนพักอยู่ผู้ยามน้องทำจังลึงกวนต้องไม่ยอมยาวจองน้องอ่อนเตมันใจเลยผู้คำน้องจังตัวพี่ก็เยาจองสิตัว
For our final visit of the day, we are heading for the weaving workshop of the ladies of the Paduang tribe. These women wear a growing number of brass neck rings as they mature, ending up with about 14 kilos weight in total. The tradition is still practiced and looked upon as a sign of elegance and beauty. They have been making these colourful and traditional patterns for centuries. Leaving the so-called giraffe women, we head back, tired but happy, towards dinner and sunset over the lake. Who knows what wonders Myanmar will have in store for us tomorrow?